Good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast.
Do you feel it?
I am your host,
Can you feel
Jamal
it?
Good.
Can
Do
you
you
feel
feel
it?
it?
Can you feel
What
it?
the hell is called breaking down the fourth wall? Like everybody's just here. Oh, shit. Well, let me go ahead and welcome my co-host. Today we're joined by let's start with Aaron. Aaron, welcome to the show.
What's going on, everybody in the world? Today is a beautiful day. It's Sunday. We got a lot of wrestling coming up to talk about. Yeah.
All right. We're also joined today by Buddy or Mr. MC Blues. Buddy, how are you today?
You bastard. Hashtag codename Bobby.
MWC Blues.
Can't get shit right. Fuck you, Jamal.
Hey, my name was right. I'm good.
Hey, I like how you did that there. But that's everybody that needs to be here. So let's go on.
Okay,
with the show.
no. Let's get prepared, okay? Buddy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Aaron, are you ready?
I am ready.
And last but not least, we are joined by Will. Will, how are you doing today, sir? You better
First
have
off,
something
Aaron,
good.
screw all. That was disrespectful. Second, my shirt, House of Black Akuma, Street Fighter 6 got announced, so they'll be coming out soon.
Coming out
Last
2023.
but not least,
Open World Street
welcome.
Fighter.
Welcome everyone to the Rumbling that is season 2. We hope you enjoy your stay and you didn't sell your soul so we can all ascend to the next plane of existence, to the next alternate reality where we will find ourselves in different points in life, and then the rumbling of the giant titans will come to squash and eat our souls.
Attacking Titan.
This is a good wrestling podcast. Nothing here is good. Everything is evil.
What?
And I am your reigning, defending,
This is where you mute him.
undisputed
You should have
muted him.
and Ring of Honor.
Just like
World
how
champion.
just how they cut
Soon to
MJF
be.
mic off.
Yeah.
Cut his mic off.
NWA World
Completely just cut
Champion.
him off.
You should have just cut him off.
It's completely-
Especially at
Hey, because
no,
the
you could,
people-
because that is said we are not good. Like, wait, what?
I
like,
said,
you
nothing
just threw
is
us
good,
under-
everything's evil. Y'all don't listen.
no, we
I
heard,
heard
that
you.
shit, though.
I
We
listened.
heard. You just talk about selling souls getting eaten by titans.
I got to come up with something different. I come up with something every week, at least.
Oh my
Most
Yeah,
anyway.
but this time you made us sound like a cult.
I mean,
Depending on who you talking to,
technically,
Kind of made it sound like a,
depending on who you talking to.
we are not the cult of personality.
Oh, wow. I see that. Speaking of that, we had AEW's Double or Nothing annual pay-per-view this past week.
I had myself. I had getting out about that.
Wait. What are you talking about?
That wasn't there. That
Oh.
hasn't happened.
No.
Bastard.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the pay-per-view that was. Starting off with the greatest.
Wait. Can I just say something real quick?
Go for it.
Come on, less is more.
Why the hell was Double Enough for so long?
Oh my god, I went to sleep twice.
No,
Because
Mark.
because the next day-
you know the podcast the other day.
What? No. Today's sponsored by what's the name of that? Where did we get food from on Friday, yo?
Italiano.
Italianos. Yes, I got this sub from Italianos. And then my daughter made this pasta last night. Shout out to her. So that's what we're eating today for the show. Join
That's
in.
a lot of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
And the barbecue sauce of the day is
You know, it's called. I don't want my toes.
And then the Tabasco sauce we're using is this.
Oh shit!
All right.
Really
I don't
10
want
toes
my-
down.
Really, yeah.
The water.
Really.
Okay.
You just gonna
Followed
start,
up by
you
a
just whoring yourself off, huh? You just gonna start whoring yourself off.
So-
and I'm gonna clean my
completely
desk
walk
up
around.
with this. I'm
So
gonna clean my
Jamal,
desk up.
Jamal, this is legit product placement. We're not getting paid by any of these people.
And I'm taking
anybody.
pictures with this. So
We're not getting okay.
anyway,
Welcome shot.
I
no,
think
no.
I think that the show was so long because Memorial Day was the next day. People had off. You know what I mean?
I
Why
did.
not? Why not?
Need it out.
I didn't
Most
either.
of us did.
Quiet, buddy. Nothing. Okay. All right.
Oh, buddy, you have off every day, so it don't matter.
Oh, every day.
But starting with the first match of the night.
I
Oh, wait, let me put my product placement. Oh, you can't see it because of my background. Never
it's
mind.
green. Hookhausen defeated Tony Nese and Mark Sterling.
I gotta say, I enjoyed this match.
That match was hilarious.
I enjoyed this match. It was like it had great stuff on this thing. Like that as long as they put them to the moon, they have a great tag team division. Great tag team division.
They got to establish him. Talking about Hook, and since Danhausen is a veteran, have him work with him.
Ish.
What?
Ish.
Veteran-ish?
Ish. Yeah.
How long you been wrestling?
5-6 years?
Oh.
No.
Either way, he's been longer wrestling. He's been wrestling longer than Hook.
Damn.
So you put him with somebody to build him, and then of course Hook's going to turn on him. Or better gimmick would be for Danhausen to turn on Hook. That'd be great.
But they never built him up to be that type of person though.
Yeah,
He came in as a comedy act. They don't know him from anywhere else other than him doing comedy. So you have to introduce that side of him, then be like, why wasn't he in the Dark Water?
Okay.
The next match was Warlow defeating MJF finally.
Well, the surprise was
goddamn powerbomb.
The surprise was that MJF showed up.
Yes. 10 bloody powerbombs.
Right. Back to
that hurt.
It's like just.
Hey, I mean, you talk about that's the definition of getting your back blown out.
Who we giving a shout out to, y'all?
Shout out to Big Bros.
My man.
So hold on. Before we move on, I get what they're trying to do with him. Hopefully, they keep pushing Goldberg to a certain plateau.
Wouldn't it be more Batista than Goldberg?
I would have said Ryback.
Wow. Actually,
I wouldn't disrespect him like that.
No.
I gotta check to see if he blocked me yet. Bastard.
We here at a Good Wrestling Podcast would like to be blocked by Robert. We do not express his views or anything that he likes to say out his filthy mouth. He is a rat bastard for real. He's a dirty son of a bitch. We don't respect him.
But if we can get him on the show to do an interview, I'll take it. That's
like somebody asking for an interview with R. Kelly.
I'm
no. I
would actually take an interview with R. Kelly before I take an interview with Robert.
I would roast him the whole time
because that's gonna get.
She should have moved. She should have moved.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh, we not the same energy? Okay.
I see piss coming. I'm gonna move.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
She saw piss coming. She stayed.
She stayed there. She got paid for it.
But
wow.
I think
he's a business owner.
I think that the
that took a
power
turn.
Bombs.
That took a turn. I was not expecting that turn to go there.
Hold on.
How about Mike Awesome? Let's call him Mike Awesome.
Hold on. I think they did so many power bombs because MJF didn't show up on Saturday.
I think because they whipped him like a little bitch on the last thing. You got to get your heat back.
I think the power bombs was playing regardless.
Yeah. It had to be a squash match. Now the momentum behind him should take him to the moon. Hopefully they don't forget him on the next paper.
But wait. Speaking of the momentum behind him, I hate to go like a little couple days in the future, but then how is John Moxley number one contender if he's supposed to do? I know I had to say that.
I know because
hold
that
that
rankings don't make sense.
He didn't go to
momentum
WWE
is
yet.
behind him.
No. I got
him ranked number 2.
This is the part that blows my mind. We're gonna get hold that thought. We'll come back to that. Pin that. Because I got a whole thing about the number one contender shit. But all right. So the next match. The Hardys defeated the Young Bucks. And then on to
wait a second.
Match.
Wait a second. No, we here.
All right. Time out.
We'll talk about the match, please.
All right. So yes, there was a Hardys, there was a Young Bucks. And unfortunately, I actually learned something recently too. There was a early on in the match, Jeff Hardy was actually knocked unconscious, damn near unconscious. So a lot of spots,
the whole match.
Yeah, so that's why Jeff looks slow. That's why Jeff looks slow on that because he really wasn't there. I'm not sure where in the match he got knocked out because when he came out, he looked fine.
Mm-hmm.
They said within the first 2 minutes.
That was the first 2 minutes he got knocked out.
Yeah.
He legit didn't like that whole match. He floated the whole match.
Yeah, because even Matt said Jeff doesn't even remember most of doesn't even remember the double nothing match. So that
no,
Jamal, no.
It wasn't that.
He was legit unconscious. He was like legit kind of not there because he got knocked out.
Like literally, he looked good throughout the first minute, and then all of a sudden he got hit with.
And then all of a sudden he started slowing down.
I'm sorry.
Maybe he should have jumped in the crowd and left like he did WWE.
As a non-drinker, I'm good for the first 3 minutes, and then after that, I'm done toasted. Yeah,
but again, that's because Jeff wasn't drunk, you asshole.
First of all, as the local alcoholic, don't come at me.
No. I didn't say you.
I felt offended.
I'm a lightweight, so I know as soon as I take a shot, like you about to.
But hold up, but he's not a lightweight.
He's a recovering. He's been sober, so as soon as you take that first shot or first.
Need to say Jeff was knocked out. So that's why he looked a lot slow. Because trust me, someone's drunk, you can tell when someone's drunk.
He looked out of it. He didn't look drunk.
He looked out of it. He looked like he was in pain. So yeah, I believe he was like definitely unconscious in
hindsight, he looked concussed, and someone around him should have took care of him, and that's what the problem is.
But and the flip side, that's why I think it's why Matt took Matt was like in there like most of the match to try and see if Jeff can recover a bit.
Jeff still hit that swanton.
He was able to hit the swanton with like not much of an issue.
Perfectly. That was the perfect swanton on the.
I mean, because he doesn't do any other move. Of course, he was able to do the one move he can do.
Well, I mean, that's
like talking about Sabu. Sabu don't wrestle. But
did not jump off a chair this episode. Huh? That's not real.
Anyway, but yeah, so that's what happened with the Hardy Boys match. So
I'm getting tired of Jamal eating. Like me and him won't fight.
He's grubbing like shit.
Right.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Y'all didn't get food today. Sorry.
I literally got up, got myself together a little bit so I can hop right back on here. So I can hop on it.
I planned this shit out yesterday. I had food for the day.
You know what?
Fuck you, Jamal. The next match. On to the next match, we had the undefeated. Nah, see that? Oh, look at that. Hold up. Well, you do it?
Can we go to the next match? Stop trying to throw me out there.
I'm just saying.
Just because Aaron put you on blast, don't mean you got to throw me on blast. Look, I've been sitting there quiet, and I've been sitting there quiet and hiding the cup for the whole time. All time put me out there. No, we're not doing that.
We had Jade Cargill defend her women's, AEW TBS Championship versus Anna Jay. She won the match. Fellas, please don't be harsh. Your thoughts.
You just said, tell us your ideas and please don't be harsh. I'll be quiet.
All right, so I'm going to start this off. Now, if this match was 5 minutes, 10 minutes shorter, it would have been a cool match. I get why they prolonged it because they had the appearance of Stokely and Athena. Cool. But it still could have been a shorter match. That match was sloppy as shit. It was like, all right, so we expect this little girl from the Dark Order to beat the Goldberg, the woman Goldberg.
Well, the funny about it is, remember they had a match before and it was actually pretty decent.
Okay, it was better. That match was also shorter.
That is true.
Daniel Bryan put his time and effort into both of these young ladies for this.
Not enough.
Definitely
not enough.
I mean,
well, depending on who you're talking about.
Right. That was like he pretty much helped them do the whole match, like the choreograph. That's what the report said. That the whole match he helped choreograph it.
But yeah, so yeah, the match. I agree. The match could have been a little shorter. Seeing Stokely come out was cool. Seeing Athena come out was better to me, but that's not the point.
So after the match, since we already talked about it, Stokely, the manager of managers, came out and now is managing Jay Cargill and the Baddies. After which, Athena, formerly known as, what was her name?
Ember Moon.
Amber Moon in the WWE, is now All Elite.
Yeah,
But
she's fighting the Black Fatal Attraction.
This is what I think is going to happen.
That's called continuity.
That is true. That is true.
She's
They was talking a lot of
going-
shit to each other.
She's going to join the Baddies Club. Watch.
What?
Watch.
It's telegraphed.
Is she better as a face or better as a heel?
Oh, Athena?
Yep.
And because you know the backstory between her and Hogan, it's like because they were beefing for a long time. This is not a new thing between them.
Her and Jay was talking a lot of shit to each other on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was. I'm not gonna call it beef, but it was just like a thing with all of them because I'm not gonna say she stole Hogan's thing, but she damn sure switched it up.
Okay. So after that match,
And let me be honest, I don't care.
we had the House of Black. Show your shirt. Had the House of Black go up against the Death Triangle. Penta, Pac, and Ray Phoenix. And House of Black won. I love the House of Black. Every last member. Love Pac. Not fans of Penta and Phoenix. But it is what it is.
So, starting off, I like this match.
It was a good match.
I liked it for the most part. Because it's like it's like a clash of, I'm not gonna say ideals, but somewhat styles.
Yes.
So I like this match. I think the only thing that kind of drew it down a little bit was the predictable heel turn of Julia Hart. Because I thought Death Triangle was gonna win this. I legit thought Death Triangle was gonna win this.
And I'll honestly say the match would have been good with 2 less minutes.
I enjoyed the whole match.
Cut the meat off the fat. And cut the fat off the meat.
And the ending was kind of predictable, so I kind of seen that coming.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the rest of the match, I enjoyed. I was thoroughly entertained by it.
Mm-hmm. Again, as I'm saying, it wasn't a bad match. It was like just cut off a minute. Just cut off, just shave off a minute.
Why are
and
y'all
we
trying to
coulda got the
shorten
same
this
number.
goddamn pay-per-view?
Because
Why did you
everybody
guys
can't be
too
a
damn
star.
Are you trying to make it longer, Jamal?
This is their Starrcade. This is their WrestleMania. Come on.
And look what WWE
Oh,
did.
oh, you're that person, huh?
They went to 2 days.
You're that person.
Exactly. Wonder why.
They gonna get there. It's a
What
brand
you
new
think
company.
company? Then they made the double money.
They
Double
less than
nothing.
5
They would have
years.
doubled nothing. That's how long we got that pay-per-view was. Double.
Anyway, next match.
Speaking of double or nothing, Adam Cole and Samoa Joe made it to the finals of the Men's Owen Hart Foundation.
I
tournament.
disagree with this match, but I understood why
It makes
Bebe
sense.
won.
It makes
I
sense.
understood why Bebe won. So
Adam Cole defeated Samoa Joe.
Maryland's own Adam Cole.
That's how we built on them.
I still think
I'm
Um,
not on Maryland.
I still thought that Dax Hall was going to win the entire thing, but since he got taken out like first or second round,
Right.
I was like, it's something there. I don't know who's going to win this point.
I mean, it's great for his resume. I'm gonna say it like that. It's great for Adam Cole's resume.
It is.
All I say, he should have been able to leap to a finish.
Wow. The following match
I don't know what to
was
say.
Dr. Britt Baker's
STD.
defeating
Wrestlers.
Ruby Soho and the
I
women's.
think
Owen
Ruby
Hart
Soho
Foundation.
should have won that match because Ruby Soho
Yes.
looked really good in that match.
Right. And I don't know why this STD driven doctor is being pushed like this. I get it, but Soho should have won.
Yeah. Soho looked really good in that match. I think she should have won that one.
But it makes sense when you have Adam Cole and Britt Baker, who are
Couple in real life.
married. Dating?
No, they're not married yet.
They're dating.
They're not married. They're dating.
Nah, she
They're
is sucking
dating.
him.
Wow.
She don't like this to grab
It
all
makes
his wrestling
sense.
abilities.
Oh my god! It makes sense for them to win it together.
I need more of your wrestling. Just squeeze the ball, bitch.
Wow.
Why?
Why are we here? How do we get here?
Because she
Whatever.
can't goddamn wrestle.
I said, how do we
I don't
get
understand the appeal of
It's
this woman.
it's Buddy. That's how.
I don't understand the appeal of this woman. Every time I watch her, I'm like, why? Why you are not giving this time to other people? But I know why. Because she's squeezing Adam Cole's babies.
I see what you
You
did
see
there.
what I did there? Good do.
After the match, Dr. Martha Hart came out and presented Adam Cole and Dr. Baker with.
I'm not gonna say she aged horribly because she was ugly back then, but shout out.
Jesus Christ.
But
Wow. Okay.
I said I was gonna talk bad about her. I'm just telling the truth.
Okay. Awesome.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It is. On to the next match. We had the American top team, which consists of Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, and Paige Razak, defeat Frankie Kazarian, Sammy Guevara, and T Conti.
So this match wasn't supposed to be a comedy match, but it was a comedy match.
This
It
match
really
could-
was.
This match could have been taken off and put on Dynamite or Rampage or Intensity.
Intensity. Wow.
That actually sounds like a good idea for the show too.
I agree. You better copyright that shit.
But yeah, it's like this match was a comedy match because the whole time I'm more focused on the fact that I'm sitting thinking like, what is Sammy and Ty going to do that's going to cause him to get their ass beat? Because Frankie was the only one that was like, look, I want to get this done. I want to be at a challenge for this damn championship still. But yeah, this match was a comedy match.
Fuck them.
The next match was Kyle
shout out to
O'Reilly.
Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti for getting engaged.
Oh yeah, that did happen to you.
Didn't he get engaged with like 3 people within the last year?
Yes.
You don't have to like. I understand the whole thing of being engaged before you have sex, but you don't have to keep lying like that for him.
Wow. Next, Jamal.
Well, no, okay, you're making me the bad guy on the Sunday. Okay. Oh, you know what I mean?
The next match was
give a Big Mac and a smile.
Kyle O'Reilly going against Darby Allin.
Now this was a last minute addition, but it wasn't a bad match.
It wasn't.
Kyle O'Reilly.
I would have put it on the pay per view, but
No.
Actually, no, it could have been a pay-per-view, but it probably should have been like the buy-in.
right.
No, I don't think it should have been a buy. It should have been in the beginning of the match.
The first match.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you didn't want to make it the first match because you didn't know if MJF was going to show up or not. So,
Yeah.
get that shit out of the way.
So I think this match placement is fine because it was like a cool down because like it wasn't nothing crazy or anticipated,
Right.
but it was still a decent match. It was like a cool down before the next match.
I really
I mean-
enjoyed that match.
It would have been good if it was a feud or something attached to it, but
Yeah.
I mean, Darby is technically kind of feuding with them anyway, so kind of makes sense.
right.
The next match was for the Women's AEW Championship. Thunder Rosa going against Sarah Deeb.
Serena.
Deeb. I'm sorry, Serena Deeb. And she defeated her. Your thoughts on that match? I'm still falling in love with Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa,
I like
without the
the
face paint, looks like a really mean aunt.
Thunder Rosa. Yeah. She really looked like that old Mexican aunt.
Yeah, like if you run to your show, she'll do something at you. I don't dislike her. I really, really like her. She's a fan of the show. More power to her. So we will always support her.
The match. I thought the match was decent.
Yes. I wish you would have brought up Holly Dead. That's the one I want to see.
My question at this point is, who's the next opponent?
It's only one person that's undefeated.
Gotta be Jade.
Yeah, but I don't think that will be the next logical step, though. But I think Jay has her own issues right now. Unless Jay's going to drop the title to Athena, Jay has her own issues.
No, she can't.
That's what I'm saying. Athena is going to join the baddies. Or Thunder Rosa is going to help Athena. And then that's how Jade and that's how it's going to happen.
I see Thunder Rosa helping Athena more than Athena joining the baddies.
Right.
The next match.
Why you don't think she can join the baddie? You don't think she's a baddie enough?
No, it's not. That ain't it. I just don't think the gimmick works for Athena.
No, that's it.
I mean, she can finally join the Black Fatal Attraction.
Jesus, that's in Christ. Next.
I'm trying to get my meat together.
Whoa.
Get your meat together. Wow.
Oh,
that's something to say on live TV.
Jesus.
It's good that we don't have live TV.
Just it is what it is, huh?
Try to do it a straight face. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my meat together.
We have
while reaching down and looking down.
Look,
while we talking about Athena and the baddies and Thunder Rosa. And
right.
my girl, Holly Dead.
You can't say I don't have timing. You can't say it.
I mean,
that was all accidental anyway. So, but anyway,
it's not about timing. It's about planning, and you don't have that either, or you're not gonna have your toes in 5 years, and there's a long list of things you won't have. But timing, you do have, my friend.
Next match was the Jericho Appreciation Society defeating the Blackpool Combat Club.
All right, so I have a problem with this whole match. Because one, he calls himself the Grand Wizard, and they all coming out as white.
That was more funny than anything else.
It was sports entertainment versus wrestling.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm like, and I don't like Gil Wheeler, whatever that.
Wheeler Yuta?
Yeah, I don't like him at all. So.
Well, he wasn't even in the match. He was in,
I just want to say that. I just want to make sure I say that on the podcast every episode that I hate that guy.
Well, why?
Why?
So
he's a pure champion, yo.
This is when the podcast goes awry and I start cussing you out.
Why?
This is the reason why our podcast get demonetized.
He's purity in his finest. Yo.
He purely shit. That's what it is. He is the reason why they need to defunct the belt or give it to somebody in ROH who can actually wrestle.
So
anybody in the foundation.
If they defunct the belt, he's the last person with the belt.
Hopefully give it back to Woods. Like he loses to like John Gresham or somebody from the foundation.
Anyway, so I went to this match with the idea that it's about to be a train wreck. It's about to be an entertaining train wreck.
Mm-hmm.
Was not disappointed.
No.
I was not disappointed. Especially because of the fact that Justin Roberts at the beginning, like, he couldn't even give a proper acknowledgement. He's like, yeah, it's just about to get real. Let's just get into the match. I was like, yep, that's how you promote it. That's how you promote it. What else can you say? Just about to get real.
No, yeah.
And I'm becoming a less fan of Jericho, so everything he's attached to is like, because he keeps reminding me of that uncle that could have. Or better yet, he reminds me of a soccer mom. It's just like, yo, sit your ass down.
So with all the family references and shit. Uncle, aunt, all that shit.
I mean, you don't want me to cuss on the podcast.
True story. The next match was the for the AEW Tag Team Championship. It was a 3-way match between Jurassic Express.
Hold on, before we talk about this, I'm gonna set the timeline for the people that actually didn't watch Double or Nothing. So when we started with the Hookhausen and Tony Nese and Mark Sterling match, that started at 7:30. Mm. By the time we are here now,
hold on, that was 5 minutes 20. It was 5 minutes 20 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, my fault. It started at 7:45. Then, we are here now, and it's about, I'm gonna say 11:30 at night.
Yeah, it's about 11:30 at night. Yeah,
and we still have this whole tag team match plus the championship match for CM Punk to go.
Yeah. So the tag team match was only 20 minutes.
At 11:30 at night.
The Anarchy match was about 25 minutes, 22:40. I mean,
The Anarchy match should have been the last match of the night.
Realistically, with how everything was like set up, it should have been the last match of the night.
I didn't, and the reason why was that they destroyed literally everything.
Yeah.
That's why it should have been the last match.
Yeah, I agree. It should have been the last match of the night. It should have been because
they had to get the ring back together. They had to get everything back together to continue with the night. So why not have the last match? And they already taking everything down anyway. So
I agree. I actually agree. Yeah, Anarchy in the Arena should have been the last. It should have been the tag team match, the World Heavyweight match, and then Anarchy in the Arena.
Correct.
But
just saying.
Yeah.
You can disagree with your chips eating ass all you want.
Who eating chips?
You or
I'm
you eat
not.
popcorn?
I'm not.
Oh,
He's eating crispy rice.
either way, you're eating.
I'm
He's-
not saying nothing.
He's eating snap crackles and crackle and pops rice.
No,
Oh,
it's
his
definitely popping in his mouth.
Yep.
I be popping in my mouth.
Yep. Jizzing everywhere. Hit the back of the throat. You
Sticky
better
too.
not complain.
Oh yeah, it's definitely sticky.
So
It's
the
crackling in the process too.
The Jurassic Express defeated Keith Lee and Swerve and Team Taz.
I disagree with the final results.
Completely.
Swerve.
Big boy and the skinny guy should have won.
Oh,
Which one?
Keith Lee is looking in shape again.
What's
Of
that
course,
name?
he's actually like doing something now, other than eating.
He probably was eating because he just got married.
Fanboy and Chum Chum. That should be their name.
But anyway,
Oh, shit.
Fuck Keith Lee.
but Swerve literally carried that match, and
Yeah. Like Swerve.
No, I'm not gonna lie,
I'm a really
I-
big
I-
fan of Swerve.
I thought Jurassic Express was going to lose this match. I
they
really
should
did.
have lost.
They
It
should
would
have
have been
lost.
perfect, and then it would have gave that Christian heel turn I keep hearing about.
Right. They could
Yeah,
have
who
hooked him
knows?
up with
That's-
Gangrel and turned him to a brood, whatever.
Rude Dinosaur?
Or made him extinct.
Wow.
Give him a more Godzilla mask.
No, just have him
Anyway,
On
main
to the
event time.
final match of the night. We had Hangman Page defend his title against CM Punk,
CM Punk should never do the
which-
buckshot lariat again.
in which he lost. Your thoughts
Like-
on this match?
Like CM Punk, dude. Good. Look, the match was fine, but dude, how you managed to do a buckshot lariat properly against John Silver and then fuck it up on the main event? How? Not once, but twice. Oh, it'd have been one thing you screwed it up once, but then got it right the second time. You botched it twice, dude. Twice.
Yeah, he
And
did.
it's funny because he said he did it fine in rehearsal, but when it came to the big stage, dude, you choked on the buckshot lariat? God
and then he got
damn.
injured.
Huh?
And then he was injured.
Well, you found out about it. Yeah, and we'll talk about it later.
Less is more. Less is more.
Although having Hangman contemplate doing the heelish stuff fit well with what was going on leading up to that point.
I would have made him completely go heel. I mean, you can't live in life hindsight, but I'll say this. I was never a fan of Barry Windham. I was never a fan of Brookback Mountain. I'm never going to be a fan of his.
You
So-
made that clear every week.
Him losing
Every
the
week.
belt made me happy, but it also made me even happier Phil getting hurt.
So let's talk
Whoa.
about Phil getting hurt and all that stuff, okay? Because this is the part I don't understand. And people that are not watching, I apologize about that. But so you got CM Punk, who is the world champion, Deja Vu, and then you have Scorpio Sky, who is the TNT champion. My question is, if Hangman Page just lost one match, why is he not the number one contender? You lost one match to lose your title. How are you not the champion, the number one contender? I
Because
don't.
he's not.
understand.
He wasn't the top billing when he was a champion.
That don't mean nothing. If we going by this ranking,
Yeah.
you lost one match. How are you? How do you not get a title shot?
Because when
goes
you're
right
playing
to
the
Jon
video
Moxley.
games, you got to manually
Jon
do
Moxley,
that, man.
Jon Moxley was out
Yeah.
for how long? What is alcohol abuse? A minute, right? Why is he the number one contender?
Because he's a quitter.
Wow,
Or maybe because he built himself up. Whoa! Cats.
wow. How's Jay Lethal number 5?
AEW Doc.
Yeah, a lot of matches.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Unbelievable. I don't get it.
I mean, Tony needs a headliner because he knows rating matters.
And you know what they did? They changed they changed the way it looks because they used to have what their win-loss records were next to that.
Yeah, it did. Honestly, I think MJ was on that list too before everything happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can go back a couple of weeks. Let's see. Y'all gonna keep talking about this.
So I mean, overall, it wasn't a bad match. Hopefully, they can repackage Barry to something else. But they
Make him
won't.
heel.
I mean,
That
like,
probably be the best. That probably be the best thing because you know you can show his frustration and how he felt about it, but because his he can show his frustration and how he felt about losing that championship, especially almost giving it to the dark side and I don't know.
so do you give him his own faction or do you tag him back with the Shawn Michaels collection?
I don't think you do either. I think you just let him go. I think you let him go roughshod by himself.
You frustrated, and no, MJF hasn't been on there at least since May. I stopped at May 4th. No, you give him back. I lost my belt. I'm angry. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try to get my belt back. I'm gonna do everything.
Oh, you know what they can do? This is what
What?
they can do, right? All right.
Oh, boy.
They
I
can
don't like
put
this.
a hood on them. They can put a mask on them.
No, I don't like where this is going. No, buddy, no.
And
stop it.
bring him
No,
out as a
but-
whole different character, right?
I
And
don't
then he'll
like
start doing promos.
I don't
Let's
like
call
this
him the
also.
Midnight Rider,
I don't like.
right? Wait a minute. Dusty did that in the 80s when he lost the belt to Ric Flair. Never mind.
So
But
that
wasn't
went a
that
different direction that I
WCW?
thought was gonna go. So
I mean, they still in the
No,
rest of the
no.
business for Eric Bischoff. Go ahead. I'll be quiet.
Speaking of Eric Bischoff, let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
So you just want to skip over the press conference at the end of you right.
Yo, I don't understand these fucking press conferences. It's like, we looking at him like, oh, okay, you want to keep talking, huh? And then he had to justify himself to our Bischoff, like, see, this is what happened. And this is when we have pay-per-view buy-ins. Like, of course we're going to have pay-per-view buy-ins because no one else is doing pay-per-view platforms. Except for the UFC. Everyone else using their own streaming service. Getting money on money. You're not paying the big businesses. Stop that. Stop bragging about things that no one else is doing.
anyway, Monday Night Raw.
Speaking of bragging, Bianca Belair defeated Asuka this past Monday.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we doing
wait a
with
second.
Asuka?
Why we go straight to that match?
I didn't care about anything else on Raw.
I mean, we could talk about the other things. We had
Nah.
Seth
Shout out
Rollins interrupt
to
Cody in a promo. We got Alexa Bliss defeat Doudrop.
hold up. The Seth Rollins Cody thing. There's a part in there that I thoroughly enjoyed. I missed it at first when I came back and listened to it. Like, oh, that is clever. Fucking Seth going to tell Cody, you can't smash the throne and then come to my home to take my throne. I like that though, because
I mean, they are giving them to leeway to talk about anything they want to talk about. It's like clear all the stuff that you want to clear up now so we can move forward. I like this for you.
Because I'm pretty sure last week they brought up Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I mean the week before that. I'm sorry. I mean,
but as far as I'm gonna go to Oscar Bianca thing before we continue on the rest of it. What was the point of having Oscar lose the match if it wasn't going to have Oscar lose the match, but especially with Becky out there? Surprised they didn't go for interference or no contest. especially since you want to keep all three looking relatively good.
Right. I agree.
It's they don't know what the hell they're doing.
No.
I mean, we kind of know that for a while.
Because it seemed like they're missing pieces, so they're trying to piecemeal it together. I'm not sure what pieces they're missing, but it seems like they're missing pieces.
Oh,
so they're like, all right, we're just going to try it, huh?
Writers.
Oh, you mean wrestlers who quit?
No, I mean writers who can write scripts that.
No,
Just,
I mean, when you have plans for two people and they leave, it was like, what the hell?
So do what they did with Nia. Give it to somebody else.
You know she's doing OnlyFans and it's horrible. Go ahead.
Hey, I don't support it.
You ain't gonna support your Samoan sister?
I'm going ahead and get that right now.
But I mean, for the most part, it's like it's the summertime, and it's like they have an endpoint. They just trying to need to hurry and get to the endpoint. That's all they need to do.
I mean,
somebody, and the flip side of it, somebody has to lose.
Do they have to? Because, like you said, you could have had interference. You got other ways.
But then people complain about the dusty finish. It's like if there's no finish, then people complain about it. When there's a finish, people complain about it.
What's going to make the character look stronger?
I mean, Bianca is a champion. They got to make her look stronger. If she would have lost, they were like, "Why do you make the Bianca lose? Why do you make Bianca lose?"
Asuka is a legitimate contender.
Yeah, and she also did Flu Coin on YouTube. Go to her channel.
Damn it, buddy, stop.
What?
Wait.
I'm trying to listen. If I promote somebody else's Twitch channel, it's not the same thing of her making videos of her eating on YouTube to get people off. It's sick.
Hey. Anyway, the only thing I know is the only other thing I know is they gave AJ's group a victory this past Monday to build up for their match against Judgment Day on Sunday, which realistically smart idea because who wants to see the same people getting beat down every week?
Who you think gonna take the loss today?
Probably gonna be Liv.
And who do you think? Do you think it's gonna be a
Balor gonna change sides?
Yeah, you think it's gonna be this one or is it gonna be another one? How long do you think this is gonna last? I don't see it lasting too much longer.
So honestly,
they can't stretch this out all summer.
Honestly, if you was doing this, then see, I don't want to say Balor's gonna switch sides because that's way too predictable.
Right,
way too predictable. So I don't know. I mean, if he does, though, it probably will be tonight. Maybe another pay-per-view altogether. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I mean, I ain't got nothing else for
Raw. Austin Theory defeated Mustafa Ali. Retained his title.
I don't like Austin Theory. I tried. I can't. He's on that list now. It's just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on my channel list. It's like he just.
So why is he on that list?
Because it's like he's trying way too much.
That's Vince. He pushing him. He forcing him on.
No. There's a difference between pushing and your work. I'm talking about his work.
I mean, it's just like a couple years ago when me and my cousin was having beef. You know what I mean? I was angry at him, and I didn't want to support him at the time. Still my cousin, still love him, but Vince just kept pushing him in our face. Every every WrestleMania, they kept pushing my cousin. He was annoying the shit out of me. But then, now everybody loves him. Everybody loves my cousin. We cool now. We talked it out. We're good. And, that's what Vince does. He's going to push that person.
So you finally acknowledged your cousin as tribal chief? Is that what you're talking about? You acknowledged him? Is that what it is?
We squashed our beef. We squashed our beef. We're good now. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Let's say I was acknowledge him as my tribal chief.
You acknowledge your cousin?
Didn't say he was.
Yeah, you acknowledge your cousin, huh? Ever since you claimed him as your cousin, SmackDown ratings started going down.
Oh, wow.
It has.
But Raw's has went up. See what I did there?
Hold on, time out. Hold on. Let me turn my camera back on real quick. Raw's has went up, yes, but it was already extremely low.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's medium. It's a medium. So everything is on a medium. Like it's just. So you, as soon as you acknowledge you being part Samoan, everything started going down. I just want to make that correlation.
There is a lot.
And as soon as you say you Samoan, Zack Ryder got hurt. Yeah. Your favorite champion got hurt. You did it.
The champion's champion is currently down right now. So, for those that don't know, Matt Cardona,
That rat
champion of
bastard
champions,
Zack Ryder. Go ahead.
he tore his bicep. Unfortunately, he will have to be out for.
He was wooey too much.
Haters gonna hate. It's okay. It's all right. Speaking of woo,
And the belt is finally gonna come back home.
To who? Nobody.
Nick
Like Keith
Aldis.
Keith Sweat. Nobody, baby.
Nick Aldis is one of the greatest wrestlers in this modern age.
He's a failed TNA wrestler.
He's not failed. What do you mean he's failed? Definition of failure. He was a champion. I don't understand what this failure thing. Don't be a part of this generation. Everyone doesn't get an award.
He got a participation award.
Huh?
What?
He got a participation award.
Oh, Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis is one of the greatest champions.
Wait. Nick Aldis, former TNA Tag Team Champion, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, got a participation award?
He
is British greatness.
Billy Corgan to get everything he's got in NWA.
What?
So are you saying Zack Ryder did the same thing?
No, Zack Ryder earned it.
How?
What?
He's the top heel in the Indies right now, yo. Name somebody that's better. Name somebody better.
Nick Aldis, aka Zack Ryder, is not the top heel. I dislike him, but he's not the top heel.
But you go Nick Aldis, Zack Ryder?
He messed up. It's cool.
I'm sorry.
Keep it moving. No, we good. Name a better
Zack
heel.
Ryder. See, this is how much I don't want to say that man's name. Matt Cardona is an asshole. Period. Woo. You know this.
Matthew car games on motorcycles. He might be I'm not gonna say he's a top heel, but he's probably the most well known.
He's the most hated.
2021.
He's the most
Matt
hated.
Cardona was
everybody hates
wrestling's. In 2021, Matt Cardona was indie wrestling's best heel. A whole article right here. Fanbite.com. Go ahead.
Oh, what I say? Are you trying to quote the other Slapnuts Dave Messler?
The second best, Nick Gage.
Heel? Nick Gage's not a heel.
Chaotic, yes, but not a heel.
I mean, I have a whole bunch of other synonyms I can list for him, but I wouldn't call him a heel.
Anyway, next.
I got multiple articles saying that he's the best heel or top indie star right now. Y'all hate it. Hating. Who's texting me? Anyway, on to NXT. Will, this is all you. I don't support that shit.
Oh, do I talk about a show or the pay-per-view?
Show and pay-per-view. Go for it.
All right. Let's see. Do I remember anything about the show? Probably not. It's funny because I watched it too. I remember fucking Zion Quinn losing to West Lee. And Santos and fucking move! Goddamn cats. And Santos and Tony D made a deal for yesterday's takeover. Whoever wins, there was 6-man tag, and the losing team has to be absorbed into the winning team's family. That was really fun. Yeah, I don't remember much about what happened on the show at all. So I'm not gonna go into it. As for the pay-per-view that happened this past Saturday, I'll be honest, I missed most of it. I was out. But I did keep track of what was going on Twitter. And every champion, no, almost every champion retained except for two. So we have two new champions. Carmelo, I finally make my shot, Hayes, and the Creed brothers are our champions.
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo beat Cameron Grimes, and the Creed brothers beat Pretty Deadly. So, but on the flip side, though, two Toxic Attraction are still your women's tag team and NXT Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
And I did happen to get home to watch Braun Breaker defend and retain his NXT Championship.
Overall, the pay-per-view was really, really fun. It was really, really fun. Nothing, to be honest, nothing really stood out to me. Like, oh, let's talk about this. I was like, okay, it seemed fun. It seemed lighthearted, and it was the epitome of sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Because that Cameron Grimes, that match, that had me up. I was watching, I was like, but it was nothing in there. Like, oh, let me talk about it. Like, all right, it was good. It was fun.
What is the name of that goddamn magazine? Oh, PWI.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to give y'all a list of the top 10 indie people.
I don't respect PWI.
Why?
Oh, you asked me a question.
Yeah,
because they get paid to dislike what I like. So it's like, it's fucking pointless. There's no reason why Josh Gresham shouldn't have been number one in wrestling last year.
Because he fucking sucks.
Wow. Hold up. This season you like John Gresham.
Oh shit, I forgot. Yes, he's a fantastic.
Oh.
This man can't keep up his own continuity.
Oh, you relapsed real quick. Okay.
This man can't keep up his own continuity.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. He fucking sucks and not losing. He's awesome.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, here we go. I mean, when you find out that Malcolm Bivens is the same size as Taz, you really flipped the damn really flipped this shit. And when you see Michael Bivens standing next to Jay Cargill and you realize how short he is, really put your life in perspective.
That's my own gimmick up. Anyway.
And how does it feel?
I mean, I'm good. I'm recovered. I bounced back. Just like AEW bounced back from that pay-per-view. This was so long. On Dynamite, we had an interesting conversation from our current champion.
That was Rampage.
MJF was the.
Let me finish. CM Punk was on the show with FTR, and they went on against Matt Caster and the Gun Club. I got this.
Okay, first and foremost, Max Caster. So, no, Max Caster. Mm-hmm. Good with his raps though. I like his heel raps. A lot of them be funny, especially this last one.
How'd it go?
I don't remember. I'm not going to try to remember word for word.
So what he said?
Well, he mentioned the Amber Heard trial for one.
Hilarious.
I'll say it like this.
I want to talk about Amber Heard. That's what you get. You lost.
Wow. I was not going to touch that topic this episode.
He brought it up. That's what you get. You lost. Can't be going on shitting on people's beds and thinking and thinking you gonna get away with it now. and then get caught talk about it like, oh, tell them this was gonna happen. Yada yada yada. Like,
how did we know that she didn't drink some like prune juice?
Are we really asking that?
Yo, that was a solid turd. That was not a liquid turd.
Maybe and
then she gonna blame it on the dog.
Maybe she was asleep. and she was embarrassed. That's why she blamed it
Either
on the dog.
way,
That's why she took pictures and sent it to her friends saying that look what I did.
She took the pictures because she couldn't believe that.
Morgan, let me ask you a very obvious. Let me ask you a very honest question. Why are you trying to defend her?
We can't allegedly.
Are you saying what like some of your kinks that you like doing now?
What the fuck? No.
Is this why you moving out to Atlanta? Is this
no?
Wow. First you coming out as Samoan. Now you're talking about the big meats in your mouth.
I talk about meat in my mouth every week. We had an interesting conversation from one MJF.
All right, so if you want to hit a max cast, I can play real quick.
Oh, hold on.
That's not gonna be copyrighted.
Before we go do that, I have to ask the question from the brothers. Work. Let's shoot. What?
So
I want to hit a Matt Caster rap first before we get into that.
Okay, go ahead.
But that did happen first. Okay, so we can't hear the Max Caster verse. It's not clear.
Huh?
It's not clear. It's not clear at all.
Oh, okay. Jamal had to pull up then. Right. I don't know. Yeah.
Give me a second.
You're going Jamal to pull it out. You'd be surprised what he'll do.
Oh
yeah.
See, he's only gonna show me my headphones though. Oh good. Here we go.
Wrong one.
Yeah, that's definitely the wrong one because he ain't walking.
Yeah. Hold up.
Oh, 3 days ago. There you go.
And this is the point. This was part of the podcast when we're all quiet.
Anyway, let's go back. So, work, shoot, what you think it is?
I
don't care about this. I don't care.
You don't. I do.
Y'all hear it?
You're not playing them.
You're not playing anything.
Anything. Anyway, so while this plays in the background, I think it's a work shoot.
I heard everything.
I think it's a work shoot. I think it's a.
So wait. For those that don't know, a work is something that's planned. A shoot is something that's real life, real. Like they're talking about it real. Now, continue, Will.
So yeah, I think it's a work shoot. I think the plan was for him to go out and talk, but I think some of the stuff they said Trent was actually, real life. So I think it was a combination.
Because I read somewhere, I don't like how.
Hold on, Aaron, work or shoot?
I think it's both. Because I read an article. We probably read the same article, buddy. How it was like he just saying like, okay, this is what he really feel, but Tony like, yo, go say that, and then we gonna cut your mic off, make it look real, but it's not. But we are really cool though. But this is how you used to feel. But we already came up with something.
Buddy, work or shoot?
I think it's bullshit. So. Overall, I think it's Tony is not smart enough to do a shoot type promo like that, or to give someone else the ability to do it. But I can see him pouring himself enough to get the ratings. So I think it's a work, but overall, I think it's bullshit. I think it's Tony trying to recapture the Pillman. I wouldn't even say the pipe bomb. It's more of Pillman's thing than the actual CM Punk thing.
I think it's a shoot. I think he's done with the fucking company. I think he's tired of being screwed over. He's not making for him to be one of the top stars in the company, and him to not make the money that all the WWE guys are making. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, Tony, you have stars, you have talent. Do you need those extra guys? Does CM Punk really need to be the champion? Does the Black Combat Club really need to be getting paid that much money? Yes. They are superstars. They are here to bring ratings. They do that. But you had people that could have made you money already. You know what I mean? So I think it's a shoot. I think he's done. Hopefully he'll be back. But
I think it's a work just kind of for those same reasons. But at the same time, it's like this. You bring the WWE stars because they're notable. Who is MJF? Who's MJF before AEW?
Okay. And granted, when he got on AEW, we found out who he was. We found out he was the shit. It's like Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy's the shit. But I mean,
but who is MJF? Nobody would have came. Nobody's coming to watch AEW for MJF.
We would have. No.
Us wrestling fans, yes. But as a whole, no.
So
okay, so run it back. Cody, the All Elite bring Cody, the Young Gang Twins. They bring in all the people. You got us watching this shit. All right, now we see these other superstars. You see your Nyla Roses. You see your
no. Why you go straight to Nyla
Orange
Rose?
Cassidy. You see your
I get his Pride Month, but you had to start with Nyla Rose.
All right, Jamal. I got a bit of a counter argument for that one. What happened to most of the people on NXT when they got to the main roster?
They fucking fell off. No. They got vinced. Go ahead.
With that being the case,
that's a word.
That's a hell of a word.
So think about it for a second though. A lot of casuals didn't really care about the NXT guys. Do you really think a lot of casuals were going to really care about a lot of AEW stars without some WWE stars being with them, if not working programs with them?
We talk about this
every
week.
I get what Aaron's saying. Aaron's basically saying that. Not gonna have his thing. Yes, MJF should be getting paid more than what he's getting paid because he's built his brand to be a top star. However, without the platform of an AEW, hell, let me rephrase this. Without the platform of AEW and with the platform of WWE, MJF probably wouldn't have been as big as he is now. He probably wouldn't even been the talking point of town, to be fair.
So, I doubt it. Because, like I said, when he got hired, we saw his talent, and we know that he is much more than what he's being shown right now. You know what I mean? It would be, and I hate to say this, it would be a disservice for him to go to the WWE because you can't be you over there. The difference between WWE and NXT was Triple H gave these guys damn near free reign to do what they need to do. Vince says no. You're going to do what I want you to do. We talk about this every single week. Yes, you could take AJ Styles and put him on NXT and he shines like shit. He is the best thing next to sliced bread. But you give him over to Vince and AEW, no. I mean, and Vince and WWE, no. You're going to do what I want you to do. I'm going to hold you back. That whole grabbing the brass rings thing is bullshit because Vince will shut you down.
So the argument is two. The argument is twofold.
Ricochet is another prime example.
No. Time out. Ricochet can't talk on the mic. That's his problem.
So the argument is twofold. On one hand, you're right. On the other hand, you're wrong because it all depends on who you're talking about.
I do have somebody that to help Jamal's argument besides Miro. Adam Cole.
Baby.
Adam Cole. Vince didn't want Adam Cole to wrestle on the main roster.
Why?
He was too short.
He's a great talent. So because you're not,
because you look like shit.
because you're not 6'9", 5,000 pounds, and you're a giant.
Wait.
Hold on. First of all, let's roll it back. Let's be clear. Adam Cole's position would have been just like LA Knights. He wanted to give him a manager.
That's not his name anymore.
I mean,
Max Dupree.
I mean, Max jerked me off. The whole
Jesus Christ!
What the? Yo, what?
Well, I get you trying to hold your laughing, but you know that was funny.
The whole point was
Max jerked me off from Hagerstown, Maryland.
He had hashtag. The whole point was they had a vision for Adam Cole. Like, hey, you can talk. We want to make you this. Adam Cole was like, hey, I want to do this. Adam Cole left. Adam Cole now looks like an 8th grader who doesn't do sit-ups and just want to play video games, baby. You know what I mean?
And get his mouth worked on.
Right. You know what I mean? And he want to get his girlfriend to suck all his wrestling materials out of him.
All right, so I have a better
Analogy.
subject for that claim.
Yes.
Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Samoa Joe's probably
wait. You can't use Samoa Joe
because he kept getting injured.
Because Samoa Joe kept getting injured and he kept having star spots.
But here's the flip side though. He could talk.
But Samoa Joe literally got everything. But it's when he got everything, he got hurt.
And he's not really Samoan. He's not really Jamal's cousin.
No. Finally,
y'all
no. He's Samoan. He's not that Samoan. There's a difference.
It's only that Samoan.
It's only one Samoan.
No. That's not the only type of Samoan.
There's only one Samoan.
I mean, according to
Scott
Vince,
Steiner said you fat and breaded, like you fat half Samoan, something like that. And he just was like, oh.
Anyway, before we keep going to the racisms, Samoa Joe really did have everything. Mm-hmm. Like he was offered everything. It's just every time he got everything, he was hurt.
Right.
He got a concussion. He had to get surgery on his arm. He had something happen. Something always happened.
And I think a lot of that kind of contributed to the travel schedule that W has.
I mean, the other Samoans didn't get hurt like that. You know why? They're real Samoans.
I don't think that's the reason, but okay.
I mean, that Samoan blood got to be something different.
Look, you got to be real. You got to look at it. It's 20 of them, and all of them are hired by different wrestling companies. All of them. Maybe it
was just that particular bloodline.
Wait, but they not hired just by wrestling companies. I see what you did there. That was good. But they not hired. They're not hired by different wrestling companies. They are in NFL.
Yes.
They are in college football. They're stars in college football. The
Fatu family are everywhere. Jacob
They're living in Baltimore, Maryland on a podcast on a Sunday.
Are you sure about that? I don't know.
Hold on. I got this, Will. They're also not good for you.
Productions. Good for you, productions. But now, like I said, it's yeah, we keep saying, these people can't do good. If I'm a good promoter, I can make.
What you mean? We keep saying these people can't?
Because y'all keep saying like the talent can't be.
No. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
Hear me out. If I'm a good promoter and I'm gonna mute you now. Hold on, let me go ahead and mute you now because I don't want you to say nothing. If I'm a good promoter, I can make Sonny Kiss a AEW champion, and my company will run successful. Okay?
No, you cannot.
Why can't I?
Because one, Sonny Kiss want to be your women's champion. You don't want to be a men's champion.
Nope.
Sonny Kiss is a bad example.
I will attack every topic except for that one. Nope.
I don't care what. I don't care what month it is. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
If you are a great promoter or a great business owner, you can find a diamond in the rough.
That's not true.
That's not true.
But
if the crowd don't take it, then they won't take it.
Hold on.
They forced Roman Reigns on us for years,
and we didn't.
And now we took it. We acknowledge it now.
So hold on. Wait. You saying that we was getting mind control? Like how Never mind.
Yeah. We're not gonna bring up Deshaun Watkins. So
Wow.
Wow, I was gonna bring the Hills of Have Eyes.
yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Even worse.
according to his lawyer, actually happy ending is not illegal, which it is.
Because the way Jamal made it seem like we kept getting forced to find it until we liked it.
We did.
Hashtag R. Kelly. I'm saying,
Damn it.
Yes,
Exactly.
It was the little. Yes, that's what happened.
That's terrible.
wow, that's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah,
Hey, you got a visual?
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
get demonetized.
We're not even monetized
so-
yet.
There you go.
So
We'll say-
back to the conversation at hand.
What was the topic?
But no, for real.
My argument was.
Hold on, Mo.
Go ahead.
So I can agree with you about the Sunny Kiss thing. Honestly, Sunny Kiss could have been not the main champion, but
TNT champion.
he can be a TNT champion and be over.
Yeah.
He can be over with the right people, but we haven't seen Sunny Kiss on Dynamite in like 2 years.
He hasn't been on Dynamite since he did that press conference.
It's because of the WWE
Travel.
No, not that. It's the WWE like the people they picked up. Like I'm gonna just keep putting all these WWE people on TV. So I
Don't
get
blame
ratings.
WWE for
you got
Tony's bad
talent.
looking.
I got some breaking
Nyla
news.
Rose
It's
on
not
TV.
wrestling related. Rafael Nadal has won the French Open. Yes. I'm sorry. Oh.
Go ahead, buddy. You were saying,
Brother Aaron, I'm normally with you with all
the shit you could talk about. Out of all the stuff you could talk about. We talked about the Amber Heard case. All right, cool. This motherfucker said Rafael Nadal. Like,
He just won the French Open.
we don't
Breaking
care
news.
about that.
I do.
I like American fries, bro.
I am here with y'all, and I missed it.
Okay.
Oh my God, I don't know what we're talking about now. What was the original topic? I swear to God, we went
I
down the rabbit
was-
hole.
booking,
What I was talking
getting
about
people
was booking.
over,
Okay.
Sunny Kiss.
You can
You getting
book-
people over in Sunny Kiss? Oh wow.
Wow, you can get Pride Month. You can pretty much get anybody over you want to as long as the crowd take it. The problem
Wow.
is
We
Sounded
hated
wrong, too.
Roman Reigns.
who
Why
hated
we keep
Roman
forgetting?
Reigns?
I
Everybody
didn't
Roman
hate
Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
I
It
didn't
was
hate
just
Roman
everybody
Reigns.
hated the way that he was truly being forced.
It was 18 to 49-year-old men who didn't like Roman Reigns. All the
Because he-
women and
because he
children
could-
loved him.
because he could get all the women.
Dwayne couldn't help Roman at that WrestleMania.
People hated
booed him.
Dwayne.
They booed him. Who
People hated
him?
Dwayne until Dwayne
Look.
turned to The Rock. They hated him too.
Hold on. What is this? 2022?
Yes.
24. Let's go 28. 24, 28-ish. He's going to become president.
Who?
The Rock.
Yes. Okay? Run for president. Everybody loves him. You can't tell me one person that hates this dude.
I'm sure
Besides
went
you,
up, so-
but besides
You would be
Buddy,
surprised.
besides Buddy in his movies, tell me somebody else that hates him. Go ahead.
Look,
I'm
I'm pretty sure I can find someone that doesn't like The Rock now. I'm pretty sure I definitely can, but that's not the point here, though.
He's a
And I
lovable
say,
person.
hold on. He slandered my name. All I said was Batista was a better actor than The Rock. That's all I said. I did not say I didn't like The Rock movies.
Okay, hold on. Time out. Batista is not the better actor than The Rock.
He is a better actor. Like Batista. This is
Hold
not
on. All
topic.
right,
This is not
how
topic.
about this? Who's the better rapper though?
I gotta give Rock bars because that Tech Nine was amazing.
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother.
See, I got him to shut up for you, Mo. Go
Yeah,
on.
you won. Go ahead.
I forgot where I was going. Let's go
Gotta
back
get
to
dropped. Gotta get. Like
You know Tech Nine wrote it, but that's besides.
Tech Nine.
But back to MJF. Like,
Damn, who saw MJF?
I'm just saying. That's what we start. That's what this whole thing started. Like,
Oh, so we went to a rabbit hole like that?
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah. I
went.
mean, it's
We completely lost Brother Will.
Yeah, Will, why are you so exhausted? You look extremely exhausted.
Because I'm questioning, I'm contemplating every life decision right now at this point.
I mean, just look at Sunny Kiss videos.
I don't want to. That's Jamal's thing.
this is some of the
Oh.
stuff that MJF
So
said.
wait, you
while he
said
was doing
Jamal's
the fight.
attracted to Sunny Kiss, and that's
let's
why he's moving to Atlanta?
This is wow. Wow. Oh shit. I forgot something. No, this is what MJF said. Some of the highlights. Big merger, lots of executives in attendance. It would be a shame if something bad were to happen.
Mentioned the Warner Discovery merger.
I created moment after moment after moment for this company and got no respect. All of the boys get to settle. All of the boys get to settle for being great. I have to be perfect. Where were you guys when you were calling me an unprofessional piece of shit? All of the boys in the back want my spot. Well, you can have it because I don't want to be here anymore. It's because I am not chasing the star rating guys. Is it because I'm not chasing the star ratings guys? I'm a generational talent, and you people consistently take me for granted. It is
First
not
of all,
just
he said you people.
It's Jesus. It's not just you. It's the big guy in the back. Make sure he hoards all the money so he can give it all to the ex WWE guys and keep bringing in who he can't lace my bringing in who can't lace my goddamn boots. Hey boss, you treat me better. Hey, would you treat me better if I was an ex WWE guy? Look at me, Tony. I want you to fire me. And he told him he was a fucking mark.
And did they blink that out? They blinked the
They
mark
did.
thing out, right?
They bleeped it out. Yeah, they censored it out.
So
like,
the article I read though, they said they were supposed to cut his mic sooner than they did.
Right.
So that's why he kept going.
Right.
But it really was just supposed to be a work.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, you go say what you want to say. Cool.
That's
make
what
it work.
That's
supposed to been the pipe bomb and all that. So it's been better than CM Punk. They even said the CM Punk going out there after him was
he did.
Yeah,
I was like,
that was a commercial break. Yeah,
that's the thing that bothered me more that CM Punk went out there. It should have been Wardlow. Or it should have been
Nick Khan. Wardlow got his revenge.
No. I'm saying it should have been Nick Khan and Wardlow.
No, it made sense for CM Punk because this is CM Punk's thing. CM Punk did the pipe bomb.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for Wardlow because Wardlow got his revenge already.
Or it should have been Brian Pillman's son.
Well, since Brian Pillman's mom just died, that's too soon. They can't bring
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
His mother did just die recently.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, no jokes.
I'm not making no jokes about that because she was just on TV with them.
Yeah, she was, but yeah, she did pass away.
We're not gonna blame Tony Khan for her death. Go ahead.
You just did. Nobody was thinking that.
Okay.
By far.
Since we're gonna talk about death, let's talk about SmackDown.
Wow.
Wait,
that's a segue. No segue.
Wow.
Y'all did just say the ratings were down.
What transition
right?
was that?
Y'all said the ratings were down, right? Come on, work on
I thought you was gonna say what had an impact.
Yeah, what you gonna say? Let's talk about the didn't his wife come out talking about some stuff?
Wow. What the fuck?
What's wrong
That's a segue. You did it with a straight face. Good job.
What's wrong with? I mean, you could talk about how Dr. Britt Baker used the Owen Hart belt, even though they're supposed to just keep that at home.
Yeah, but she needs something. She used it.
Like she used it and hit somebody with it. Yeah. It's supposed to just be a replica. Why are you bringing it with you?
Right.
Anyway, y'all did mention Impact though too. So Impact is having their Slammiversary event soon. I think it's next weekend.
It should be next weekend.
Yeah.
Mia Yim is wrestling. That's all.
Mia Yim is taking part of the women's the Queen of the Mountain match. How about it? Women's King of the Mountain, but it's called the Queen of the Mountain match with Tasha Steelz, Deonna Purrazzo.
Damn, what you do, Jamal? You gotta run to the bathroom.
I'm going to take a diabetic piss. I didn't want to tell nobody, but now I'm going to go take a diabetic piss.
But we heard your grace where you fall.
Wow, you're supposed to mute yourself. Thank you. We understand. You're supposed to mute yourself.
Just said, I'll be right back. And then we heard the green screen just fall.
This is the
what
reason
happened?
why
we was trying to make sure you was good.
Ever.
Get it?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But Medium will be in the Queen of the Mountain match. Then we also have Josh Alexander facing Eric Young, which I'm not gonna lie. Eric Young's but I see you talking about it on Twitter. I forgot when this happened, but you mentioned about how Eric Young's being treated on Impact Wrestling, and I gotta agree. Eric Young's been treated fairly well on Impact since he returned.
And the big thing about that was they was talking about the rest of the biggest impact. I was like, no pun intended. It was like Eric Young, his promo every week has been crisp. You know what I mean? Like even with the Honor No More, those promos have been crisp. People not watching it does not take away from the value of the promo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Eddie Edwards, his promo when he was talking about y'all kept looking under me and this, and this, yada.
Oh, yeah,
yada,
when he
yada.
joined Honor No More.
Right. That promo right there is a top 10 promo of the year. Flat out. And Eric, like, but the problem is these other people are not watching the product, so you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like another one, when the Pope talked about when he wanted one of his belt challenge, that was a top 10 promo, but nobody talks about it. The only thing they want to talk about was toss in front of your face. And that's not okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So, and we're also getting a 10-man tag match. Honor No More versus Impact Originals.
Right.
And the question I have at this point is, who's going to show up? Who's going to show up for the Impact Originals?
Then I was, because you made a comment on Twitter when we were talking about on Twitter. I've been sitting back and thinking about Petey Williams might be, but I couldn't find two other people.
Yeah, because
I added to that match.
Yeah, because I was saying like what we're going to bring. I was saying like what we're going to bring back AMW,
Right.
James Soul and Chris Harris.
I mean, I know one of them is still being productive. The Cowboys still
the
being
Cowboy
productive.
James Soul.
Yeah, he's still making his rounds.
Yeah,
but I don't know who else.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know who else either. I mean, it'd be interesting to find out, but yeah, I don't know who else is going to show up.
I mean, I would say Joe, but Joe, I'm not sure what type of how his contract is. I'm not sure if they still have that type of relationship.
I mean, if Frankie Kazarian can pop up in Impact Wrestling, then they might have something.
Right.
Well, Frankie can do whatever he wants. He's been around for forever.
And then we have Ultimate X, which was just announced that Jack Evans is taking part of Ultimate X. Yeah, it was announced on Impact Wrestling this past Thursday that Jack Evans will be taking part of Ultimate X with Trey Miguel, Kenny King, and Ace Austin, who is now a Bullet Club member.
Everybody's a Bullet Club member. Can we just move on?
I'm so not into the
so
whole thing.
let's talk about how everybody's a member of something. Let's go to SmackDown.
Okay. And
the
Jamal's
transitions are not as good as mine.
No, you talked about death. And I was
talking about the ratings, the death of the ratings for SmackDown.
I set you up for most of your transitions.
Kind of, sort of.
But
you want to bring back an Impact original? Bring back Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett.
Why are we going to bring back Jeff Jarrett? This is like saying we're going to bring back Elias, even though it's really Ezekiel.
My name is Ezekiel. Ezekiel is my name.
Which, by the way, I still love this gimmick. By the way, I'm just saying. I don't care if anybody hates it. I love the Ezekiel thing.
I'm all for it. It's something new.
I just want to see what the end game is.
I don't care what the end game is. Honestly,
I want Damon Sandow to pop up.
Damon announced retire. Let's say he's retiring soon.
Yeah, he's on the next NWA pay-per-view.
Yeah, but he could pop up real quick as a
his pop up was like say he's a member of the family too.
Or he's the real Elias.
That'd be funny.
That would be
exactly.
That'd be funny. But yeah, so on the SmackDown, which has not had Roman Reigns since.
Yeah, is he taking the summer off?
No, he's not taking the summer off, but he's been used on Raw.
Right.
He hasn't seen anywhere since fucking when. I can't remember.
They said that he was going to take a little break.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they really have nothing planned for him.
Right. I mean, that's what happens when you consolidate both of the belts and like now there's only one storyline.
Well, hold on. I was thinking about this last night, right? this is off topic, still wrestling, but it's off topic of SmackDown. They need to consolidate all the tag team belts.
I think Pretty Deadly's being called up.
No, and here's why I said they need, like, especially to bring more ratings to NXT, they need to have one tag team champion and have them go on all 3 shows. Right. Just like with the women's. Because if they don't have no tag teams on the main roster, they keep breaking up the tag teams on the main roster.
Right.
They had great tag teams on NXT, especially at the little pay-per-view they had last night. Oh my god, that was a great show. That was the only time I'm watching NXT when it's a pay-per-view. I'm not watching during the week. It sucks. but it's not good at all. But
so the only thing about that having Terry go to all 3 brands is you risk the idea of burnout and potential injury. That's on the flip side.
Wait, no, not really. And here's why: they barely use the tag teams at all. So, you're not really risking burnout.
But you are risking injury though.
They completely risk injury every tag team belt.
They do the tag. They have tag team matches more on the house shows than anything on TV. So that's injury right there. I'm just saying, bring more exposure to NXT by having the Usos go to NXT real quick. Go meet up with that brother. Say, yo, what's up?
Like, actually, I wouldn't mind. I actually would not mind seeing the Creed brothers versus the Usos, a brothers versus brothers tag team match.
But wouldn't it make sense if
the baby coming in?
No, I'm just saying, like, they have the tag team the championship on the line,
right?
But you can't,
because it's like they go around, they want to consolidate all the balls, make the Usos go around there and trying to consolidate everything.
Yeah,
the Usos never NXT. They was FCW, right?
Yeah.
They can do the same thing. Like they were like, "Hey, we want all the belts to have them go down and drop the belts to the NXT people."
I definitely
this will push a tag team. This will bring up tag team.
I definitely wouldn't mind seeing the Usos. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing the Usos versus the Creed brothers. A battle of the brothers.
Right.
That'd be interesting to see.
But the Creed brothers did that thing last night. That's all.
They did.
Yo, when I seen a gif from Julius hitting the shooting star press, I'm like, God damn.
He got some attitude. He got some real air.
I wish they did more stuff with the Street Profits, but that's a whole different other conversation.
Yeah.
Brother Good?
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Because I definitely was going to bring up why it's a race thing.
Like you did last week?
And like I do every week.
What else we got on SmackDown?
I'm the race guy.
Yes, you are.
So, speaking of race, on Rampage,
what race to rating? SmackDown has none.
This has told everyone that he is.
I hurt myself.
I gotta get surgery
and will not be able to compete and defend.
I want to give up my belt, Tony Khan. No, you can't. You hold on to your belt.
We're gonna have an interim. We're gonna have 2 belts going around,
and then we're gonna have you fight for it,
like they did with the TNT Championship.
Yeah, like they did when they got their Earl Wish belt.
Like, what sense does that really?
Like they did with the WWE Championship.
Like, Jamal, can you explain to me what sense that makes when them not letting him drop the title? He's gonna be out for a couple months.
Last time, think about it. He wins the belt.
It's kind of like UFC, where there's the interim belt, and then they have the final match between the two to see who was the better of the two. So I can see where they're going with it. It makes sense. Who that person is yet to be seen. You know what I mean?
But with UFC, they have months before they fight for that title.
Right.
Okay. So when he gets better, as soon as he comes back, whatever that next.
This is not UFC. You saw what happened to CM Punk in UFC.
Yes.
Same thing gonna happen at AEW.
No hands.
Knock the fuck out.
No
like
hands.
Jeff Hardy.
Wow. Oh, these pictures suck. It's gonna be interesting. So what they're gonna have to do is they have a battle royale coming up. The winner of the Battle Royal will go against John Moxley, who we talked about earlier is the number one contender, which, again, I really think the Hangman Page, since he just lost the goddamn belt, should be the number one contender.
I
don't think he should have been
even
the
if they
number one
don't,
contender, but
then that person that
wait,
won
it's Hangman Page in the Battle Royale.
He's probably in the Battle Royale.
They haven't announced who was in the Battle Royale yet.
If Hangman Page is not in the Battle Royale, Tony Khan needs his ass whipped.
They don't have faith in him. He's the reason why the ratings went down.
I'm not going to say he's the reason why the ratings went down because they barely use him. Like they didn't use him like they should have.
Exactly.
They really didn't.
Like honestly, Hangman Page could have been one of these like the fighting champion. Like I want an open challenge.
Right.
Give me an open challenge every other week. Something like yo, I'm fighting for my belt. I worked hard for this. I'm
he
fighting.
can come back out with another Rose Cowboy shirt and like, hey, I want to fight.
Wow, I see what you're doing there.
What the hell? I don't know what to say to that.
I want to be a cowboy.
So the Sunny Kiss.
And your ass is goddamn Virginia.
Severn, Virginia. So it makes sense. Speaking of people wanting to be a cowboy.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
What's the transition? Go ahead. I don't get it.
Never mind.
We had Athena.
I'm gonna get this canceled.
We had Athena that went up against Kara Hogan this past week.
Oh, so want to be a cowgirl.
So I'm watching. I'm just happy watching something. And I see how Athena pinned Kiera Hogan, and my question is: has she been watching Rhea Ripley recently?
When
Something similar.
all right,
I mean,
you're a fan of hers. Answer me this: was she slowing down so that Hogan can keep up, or was she just that rusty?
I think she's a little rusty, in my opinion.
So okay,
and Hogan's always rusty.
So one with the suicide
Especially
dive.
when she don't have a wig, and she looks like a hot mess when she don't have a wig on. Oh my god.
Who?
Kiera Hogan.
Hogan.
Yeah. So one with the suicide
Hogan
dive.
got less hair than you.
So one with the suicide dive, I think that was like definitely missed time. That was definitely like missed time and misjudgment for one.
Right.
Other than that, though, I can't say she's slowing down. She seems to be doing fine, but then again, it probably doesn't help the fact that she's probably doing other shows too besides AEW.
No. That's not her slowing down. Was she slowing down for Hogan?
I
Hogan
think she was
not.
I think she was slowing down for Hogan. Yes.
Because I read somewhere on the internet, it was like if you watched when WWE wrestlers wrestle someone outside of the system, they're not as quick as the other person, so they slow down to match up with the other person's doing.
Yeah, I can see that being anything.
So
I can see
if you see,
I think so. I get what you're talking about because I think part of the reason that's the case is because with WE, everything's kind of like fast paced in a way,
right?
Like quick, TV time.
They rehearse.
Yes.
Right.
With and it's not just AEW, it's Impact Wrestling, even to an extent NWAs, and outside WE. A lot of it isn't, like this, like it's not quick motion and everything. So they gotta slow it down a little bit and whatnot. Because I did, but you know how the difference is. You know how different it is when they face someone that used to be in WWE.
Exactly, that's my point.
Look, like Samoa Joe was as much as you say John Morrison slowed or Johnny Impact slowed down, if you compare the matches he had recently, not really.
Right.
It's just with Joe, he knew exactly what he was getting himself into because former WWE guy.
Mm-hmm.
Joe and Adam Cole, they knew what to get themselves into, former WWE guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even Adam Cole and Jeff Hardy, despite Jeff Hardy selling the injuries, former WWE guys.
Right. It's a different chemistry because I've been watching because somebody I don't know who said it. It's not my original words, so I don't want to. I'm not taking credit for this. It was like it feels like whenever somebody from WWE come to AEW or anywhere else, they forget how to wrestle. But then somebody made a comment. It's not that they forget how to wrestle; they have to slow down for the other person.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like it because like on one hand it does look like they may forget how to wrestle, but when you really think about it, it's like No, like that. No, because they still know how to wrestle. Because when you see them wrestle another former WWE person,
right?
You said, "Oh, they know the huh?"
I mean, they go. They ready to go full speed.
Yeah, it's just like because
Oh,
everyone
I got a
outside,
perfect example.
huh?
I got a perfect example.
Shoot.
All right, so we see how Ruby Soho came back. She looked a little sloppy when she first came back, but now everything is more crisp. It took time for her to get to the same speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because she made Britt Baker look like a fucking star.
Exactly. And that's a problem for me.
Yeah, because Ruby Soho looked really great in that match. So,
and she made Britt Baker look better.
I mean, everyone makes her look better because Britt Baker doesn't have any wrestling talent.
But she probably got some wrestling talent.
I mean, it's all in her mouth.
God damn it! But
she is a dentist.
Because she's a dentist.
No. Because she drains the balls when Adam Cole like this.
But anyway, back to my point. But yes, it's not that they don't. It's not that, and that's another thing. Bringing it up, like too. So this thing that kind of gets me too. Like I get it. Like it's former WWE stars doing other stuff. But is there a need to really shit on these people that hard?
What you
maybe
mean?
It's just me. Maybe I'm just like I don't get the point. Like y'all just. And someone said the best too, and to an extent, I kind of gotta agree. AEWs don't like AEW. AEW fans hate W more than like AEW. And as a wrestling fan who watches wrestling regardless, I kind of feel some way with that statement because I'm like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, and you're not wrong. And I've seen too many examples of you not being wrong, which is even funnier when you consider the fact that like nowadays, WWE fans will shit on any company, and it's not WWE for the most part. You mention Impact Wrestling, what the fuck is Impact Wrestling? You mention AEW, no one cares about that shit.
I mean, to be fair about Impact is still not on a lot of cable television. So.
Yeah, but even when it was TNA,
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it. So,
but yeah, so because even when Impact Wrestling, and mind you, Impact Wrestling already kind of looked to me. And buddy, I don't know if you noticed this. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you paid attention to, but to me, it seems like, and I think it might just be how their camera system is set up. But to me, it seems like Impact Wrestling is a little more slower than even AEW at this point.
Yes. One of the things I noticed, especially because a lot of times I watch everything off the computer for the most part, except for WWE. But most things I watch is on Fight TV. So when I watch it, I don't watch it with sound. So I can actually see and actually digest the match. With Impact, I'm not sure. I think it's the cameras that slows it down. But for AEW, it's like they're trying. It's like they don't practice. That's the biggest way I can look at it. Like they don't practice before they have the match. It's like
that might be it. Some might do practice, but others may not.
Right. It's like some people don't talk the match out. They just go out there and just do whatever they want to do.
Speaking of doing whatever the hell they want to do, you know, there's only one Hell in a Cell match that's coming tonight.
It should.
Honestly, yes.
Horrible.
It should.
It should be at least two.
Okay,
you know
so
because I would love to see the two big black guys fighting in the Hell in a Cell.
Well, let's go over who's going to be fighting tonight. We got Madcap Moss going against Happy Corbin. We have how can we say this? The Bullet Club WWE with Liv Morgan going against Judgment Day.
Yo, why you make Buddy leave,
yo? That's called the big budget Bullet Club.
Big budget Bullet Club. I'm sorry.
Because they don't have no black people.
The BBC. See what I did there?
I hate the Bullet Club.
All of them. BBC going against Judgment Day. We have
they're gonna be judged.
Austin Theory defending his United States title, which is the only championship match. Austin Theory defending his You just like
Only.
United
It's
States
two.
Championship. No, it's not. Oh, two. I'm sorry. Against Mustafa Ali, men's
Who's
title. I'm
Austin?
sorry.
Who's the other one?
The next match is
I don't know
Kevin
who
Owens
that is.
versus Ezekiel. Then we have Bobby Lashley going against Almost an MVP in a handicap match. Then we have the Women's Raw Championship being defended against Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Why the fuck am I talking like this? And then we have Cody Rhodes in the Hell in a Cell match going against Seth Rollins.
So the reason why there's only and here's the thing about Hell in a Cell, and I came across a couple of videos talking about this too. Hell in a Cell should be built up to. It should be a match where either it should be a match where the feud should end, not necessarily the start of feud because of how the match is set up. So having Cody versus Seth Rollins be in that match makes sense.
Mhm.
Compared to the other matches, not really. Like no other match on this card has the intensity or the build-up that Cody and Rollins has.
Correct.
Not even the one with the big black eyes.
At all. It should be though. I can see somebody consciously saying, "We need you two in this match so we can build everything around you because we don't have any championships on that."
Yeah. So there being one Hell in a Cell makes perfect sense to me right now.
Correct. And if anything, they don't need a belt, but I would have put a belt on one of them. I would have put the IC belt on somebody.
Yeah. Especially when was the last time Ricochet defended a never mind. Because I heard he's supposed to defend it next week against Gunther.
Yeah. Gunther's about to get that belt. Gunther's going to get that belt.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. I see why. Okay. And
You see why what?
In news, Tony Khan explained why Jon Moxley is the number one contender. He wrote that Jon Moxley is the only AEW wrestler with 7+ wins and 2022 single belts, undefeated on TV and pay-per-views. The only other person that is undefeated is Anthony Ogogo. Moxley is ranked higher because of his opponent qualities. There's some insider bullshit. Insider bullshit.
It's like, somehow I want to pull him to the side. Like, you realize you booked him to be that way, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah. So I had it too, and I can't find it.
I mean, he's the biggest. He's one of the biggest names in the company. So I understand why they want to give him the belt. I get
But
it.
you got so much talent that's being fucking wasted.
Who?
We don't
Okay.
over this.
Okay. Let's break this down for a second. Let's break this down for a second. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jon Moxley, aside from Chris Jericho, Jon Moxley is probably one of your biggest names in the company as of right now.
Flat out.
Aside from Jericho. And since we know Jericho doesn't really care much about winning a championship right now, he's doing these other things.
Right.
Your next best bet would be to have a Battle Royale winner face against one of your biggest names. And on top of that, I can't even call him a face. What would I call Moxley?
Austin. Steve Austin. There you go. He's a badass, but he's a good guy.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with biggest stars. So yeah. You face one, if not your second, if not your biggest star in the company at the moment.
So it makes sense. You got other people that are big.
Who?
You got Bryan Danielson, who's big.
But he's part of the same stable.
Miro, who's big.
Miro.
Once again,
big.
I said one of, if not your biggest stars.
No, let's be truthful. Miro is not a big star.
Why do we keep
Miro
going
is
back
not
to the
even
same
mid
well?
card.
We keep going.
Because who else did they build up? The only person they built up was MJF. And they didn't build MJF up. The crowd built MJF up. No one else.
Shit. Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy, no. He was hot as Red Ant, but not as Orange Cassidy. Next. There's nobody else.
But so okay. Miro just came back. That's one. Moxley has been there despite taking time off for rehab. He came back and has been going strong since.
Right.
Let's be fair.
Mm-hmm. Goddamn quitter. Go ahead.
Moxley is still one of your biggest stars in the entire company. Yes, Bryan Danielson is there, and he's also one of your biggest stars. Point being, Moxley has had more singles matches than Danielson.
Correct.
For one. But not only that, but Moxley has Moxley has already built himself to be considered a top star in AEW.
And the only other person I could see doing it, but he loses every match is Eddie Kingston. But he can't be a face of the company because he's him.
Yeah.
He fights. Yeah, he is better as an underdog. He's not better as the top. Like, he's the guy who can lose every match but never lose steam.
Well, let me visit. He'll lose when it counts. Like when it's like a championship. Yeah.
Right.
Jon Moxley is 16-1.
But like I said, Jon Moxley has built himself to be the biggest star, if not one of the biggest stars in the company. Like I said,
Buddy
one of the other ones
Murphy.
you have is Jericho, but Jericho's not worried about the championships.
Buddy Murphy is 6-0 and not ranked
because he's not a top
He
star.
hasn't had any singles matches, really.
Like okay, Jamal, I get what you're trying to do, Jamal. Yes, AEW
You know
does
who
have a lot.
should be
Hook
better yet?
Hook is 9-0.
You know who should be? It should be the House of Black member.
Like I said, like yes, you have a lot of top stars in the company, and yes, it will be nice. It will be very interesting to see a member of the House of Black, especially if it's Malachi Black, go for that championship belt. It will give him less, especially give him more credence to their stable. Hell, they even went for the tag team titles. It'll give them more legitimacy. To be
they should at least have the tag team belts.
Yeah, at least. But as
Michael
of right now,
Kara Nakazawa.
Michael Nakazawa, no one cares about him. We're not
1-0.
No one cares about him. He's a jobber. We're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, as of right now, your biggest star would technically be Jon Moxley.
Yeah, hands down.
The Big Show 1-0.
The Big Show just got a new hip.
He did, and Big Show wasn't even gonna be used in every match. He's gonna be back and forth. He's mostly gonna be used in commentary.
Joe is 5-1. Sky is 11-1.
Joe is television champion with his own little few. Sky's TNT champion with his own thing going on.
Sting is 3-0.
Because they about to split the run. They about to split the roster up soon.
Is it Sting?
Yeah, Sting.
Sting doesn't care about championships right now.
They about to split the roster up soon. All the ROH people about to leave, so it doesn't matter. Because that's the new thing now. Everyone's getting a new contract, but it's going to be exclusive ROH.
But your biggest star, right?
The one person, Josh Gresham, should be up there.
He's not on the roster.
Exactly, he's on the ROH roster. They about to start splitting. Colt Cabana's about to he's being transitioned.
Yeah, he's gonna go with RH. Yeah.
The Dark Order is about to be transitioned over there. They about to completely split this goddamn roster up.
I can see that too. I can see that. I can see that being a thing.
You know what I mean?
But yeah,
Dalton Castle. You got all of them. They about to be moved over to ROH.
But yeah, roster. Like I said, it would be nice to see House of Black. It'd be nice to House of Black, if not Wardlow. But yeah, your biggest star right now is Moxley. And you can have other stars get up to his level, but right now your biggest star is Moxley. Granted, Moxley ain't.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Granted, Moxley. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that because I'm basically comparing two different companies and two completely different ways of how they handled it. Because I was about to compare Moxley to Roman Reigns, but I was like, man, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Your current ROH roster. Alex Zane, Bandito, Bateman, Blake Christian, Bobby Cruz, Brendan Tate, Brian Cage, Caprice Coleman, Cash Wheeler, Chavo Guerrero Jr., The Great Cheeseburger, Dalton Castle, Dax Hardwood, Delirious, Dutch, Eli Isom, can't pronounce Ian, I don't know his name, Jay Briscoe, Jay Lethal, Joe Hendra, Jonathan Grisham, Josh Woods, Khan, Lee Moriarty, Mark Briscoe, Matt Seidel, Suzuki, Reptitus, Samoa Joe, Sanjay Dutt, Swerve Strickland, Tawa Leana, what his name is. Wow. They really got him on this list. Tony Khan, Tully Blanchard, and Wheeler Yuta. Tony Khan is listed on the fucking roster.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna
I
get
would
into that.
love.
That's
I
weird.
I would love to see a match between MJF and Tony Khan.
That'd be funny.
They
But
on that Vince
ain't
McMahon
happening.
shit.
But yeah, so honestly, so this battle royale it does. Nah, I know why. It reminds me of what the fuck. It is definitely a summer punk feel because it reminds me of what they did fucking back in WWE when fucking Punk left with the championship. What they do? Have a tournament. What happened with the tournament winner? He faced off against John fucking Cena.
It's a verbatim of what happened during the summer punk for WWE.
The only difference is this time your top star is John Moxley.
Yep.
Which I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% fair. Mox kind of deserves to be considered a top star.
Yes, hands down. But my thing is, it's the pretty much. Let me see your homework. I'm gonna copy it because it's the same goddamn storyline.
But yeah, so that's basically that's basically what's going on right now.
But this time they're not gonna squash the Rey Mysterio.
I would love to see Sarah Amato wrestle. Again.
Who?
Sarah and Amato. She's a great wrestler.
Buddy, help me out with that.
I dislike him. Just let it go. Just let it go.
You don't like her, buddy?
Anyway, so yeah.
No. Let him think about who this is. I'm gonna say the name again. I would love to see Sarah and
I
Amato.
know who he's talking about. That's why I said I'm gonna let it go.
Why?
Let it go.
You don't think she should wrestle again? Would you love to see her as the ROH champion?
She is single-handedly Sarah Del Rey.
Oh,
is single-handedly is the reason why the women's division in WWE is where it is, and you will not slander her name.
Who? I wasn't listening.
Sarah Del Rey.
I was trying to figure out who's he talking about.
It's the reason why he's jabbing me. It is because she said I smell nice, and
she said you smell nice.
I know. It was like good 15 years ago. And he
okay.
It was like I hate you.
Why? That's your favorite wrestler.
It is. I dislike you. When the Kings of Wrestling was out, they all came. Like we was going like the ROH stuff back then. It was like she was always nice.
We used to go to ROH matches where they didn't have the ring set up, and it was like on what is it? What is that?
New Burns Arena.
Yeah, it was the New Burns Arena, and it was like on wood. Like it was like 10 feet, not 10 feet, like 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Met me and him when she was like, yeah.
She was thicker than that.
Yep.
Definitely showed your ages here.
Yeah, wow. We did.
Wow, I didn't.
But
I'm still young.
But
fuck it.
But yeah, buddy, I agree. Like this shit. Like, yeah, we're not gonna have another squash match like fucking they did with Rey Mysterio. That was disappointing.
It was disappointing. And so, I mean, overall, hopefully you can get their stuff together, but I can see them doing the same thing they did when the Summer Punk for WWE.
I can see that, yeah. I can see that.
And somehow, some way, MJF gonna be the champion.
I can see that being a thing too. So we'll see what happens. It was something I came across too. Oh yeah. So apparently, did you know John Cena faked the bathroom break just so Bros Clay can have his WrestleMania moment?
And Broda said it, and the way he said it, he was so humble when he said it. It was like, man, they were about to cut my segment, and WWE was like, no, we got John Cena was like, no, I got you. He was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Well, it's gonna take you about 6 minutes. And he smiled like, yeah, like, I can do it in 6 minutes. Like, all right, you do it in 6 minutes. I'll be back.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And Simon Gotch. So Simon Gotch said that he said that Bray Wyatt, I guess it was when he was back on NXT, Bray Wyatt told him to not talk to Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon was not gonna like his personality. And then Simon Gotch got to a point where him and Aiden English wasn't being used like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Simon Gotch is like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pitch him a storyline, see what happens. A couple weeks later, this man gets fired. Clearly, Bray Wyatt was right. But it was funny because like he got a phone call, I guess, from one of the producers or whatever, and he was told that Vince McMahon said that his character has run its course. And I was like, damn, that's one way of saying, yeah, we can't use you anymore. You're done.
I mean, if you stay quiet, you collect your check. As soon as you start saying stuff, they're like, yeah, we're not really using you. Who are you again? They're like, who are you again?
Yeah. So that I honestly thought that was interesting though. Oh yeah. So before we sign off, wasn't that something you wanted to talk about, Jamal or buddy? Something that Chris Jericho said?
Jamal? Are you gonna freeze up like you're not the fucking host? Fuck you, Jamal.
We see you breathing.
See
He tried to freeze.
He tried.
I didn't see his chest go.
fucking Comcast.
Trying not to blink. Shit. Before I talk about it, Arn Anderson just acquired the trademark for the Four Horsemen.
What?
Yeah, he did.
So, what are these rumors I'm hearing about Bray Wyatt actually coming back tonight?
It's rumors.
They're just rumors.
It's rumors.
If he does, cool. If he does, cool. If not, then it's just rumors.
I mean,
It would make a lot of sense.
It's just like a little kid wishing his daddy come back home. It's not going to happen.
It's
He
not.
went
But
to get milk and cigarettes. That's what he did. This is the longest store run ever.
This reminds me of the whole Punk thing. Yeah, Punk will be back today. It was this the conspiracy theorists on there. You pull it up, or you don't need me to pull it up.
Go ahead. Gotta find that article thing about Chris Jericho. Hold on.
So one of the things, even with Bray Wyatt coming back, they said Cesareo's coming back.
I don't think
They
Cesareo's
said-
coming back.
It's like it's a cold world out there. You know what I mean?
I can see Bray Wyatt coming back more so that Vince is now very desperate, so he shouldn't have fired him anyway because they don't have nobody.
He quit.
Really...
He didn't get.
No.
He quit.
No, he got fired.
He quit.
They let him go.
he got
The
fired.
whole thing was he said no. If you say no to somebody, you say you fired. That means you relinquish your job. All of y'all managers, you say, hey, move this box. I'm not moving the box. Well, you just quit.
Oh no, because I tell people no all the time if I think it's stupid.
But you're also a manager.
Okay, but I had to get to that point.
Exactly. You said yes somewhere. You said yes somehow.
I said a lot more no's than yes.
I mean,
you're still
a prostitute.
I also literally cussed out one of the managers.
Well, we're live on YouTube. Go ahead.
So-
I didn't say where.
I found it. Chris
I
Jericho
didn't say
recently said on June the 3rd that for the record, AEW is the best sports entertainment company I've ever worked for, and Tony Khan is the best boss I've done business with. If certain talent feel they're undercompensated, maybe you're not as good as you think you are. Go elsewhere, please. You'll be begging to come back. This is Chris Jericho taking one shot at Michael Jacob Friedman after his nuclear promo. Or pipe bomb promo, whatever you want to call it. I kind of on Buddy's track with Chris Jericho now. Really, it's not to feel him anymore. Just kind of in the background. You know what I mean? So,
But he's a wizard.
He's the Grand Wizard.
He's a wizard.
Why do you even give him that name? Why do you even get that name?
He
You're
can't
a
like
black
that's
man?
one of the stupidest things that you can name yourself. I'm the Grand Wizard. And you come out as all white and you think I'm not gonna like put one and one together. And you threw out all the minorities out your faction.
yeah, shit adds up. I think that's all
don't
we
they
got.
say don't they say the leader of the KKK is a Grand Wizard?
Yes, that's what he's
the
saying.
joke.
Yes, that's why he's.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I was just
Alright.
making sure everybody knew what you were saying.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to leave like
No,
Any doubt? No
Any
doubt.
doubt.
No,
No
Whatsoever.
Who
doubt.
you in those?
I wanted everybody
Call
to
the
know.
man Grand Wizard.
God damn it.
I mean, that's why I solely think it's a work.
Yeah, I think it's a work.
Because
everything's a work.
Jericho wouldn't do that if it wasn't a work.
He really wouldn't.
Like that's completely out of his character. I mean, that's even at his height of sucking Vince McMahon off, that would not be a part of his character. Jericho has always been one of the people who's always fighting for the wrestler. So him saying that doesn't make any sense. And the whole
unless it's like a work.
Right, and same thing with Punk talking about going out there like, yeah, we're going to fight for Tony Khan. You literally just said last week that you support all of the wrestlers. So magically, this one thing you're going to like, no, all the WWE guys are not just going to just magically forget that they were part of the wrestling union. No, that's why I think it's all the work. That's why I'm not even buying too much into the whole situation because it doesn't make any sense in the grand scheme of things.
Speaking of a work, on Friday, The Boys Season 3 will be out. Just to let you guys know.
It's out now.
It's already out.
It came out this past Friday.
Yeah.
Going to go binge that right now. I want to thank
first
you guys.
Three
For
episodes.
only one episode at a time.
I thought it was 3 episodes first.
Yeah, it's same with Obi-Wan. I'm waiting until later on. I'm not waiting.
Halo was a great series.
Before we end it, thoughts and prayers to everybody that's been losing their lives in these mass shootings recently.
Yeah,
there was another mass shooting last night in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
3 people died, 12 people was injured.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, it's a big festival this weekend in Philly. So I actually know a few people that's up in Philly this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So thoughts and prayers to everybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all I can say. We need to get these guns controlled.
Wow. You're just going to drop it like that, huh? Biden is not good. He cannot stop them.
But no, I'm just saying. Let's be real. We don't need AKs. Why the hell do we need AK-47s?
Biden is not going to use a magical wand away from all law.
Just in case
he could be the Grand Wizard.
Just in case the British are coming back. That's
when the Muslims coming.
Wait, what the fuck that just walk back into?
Don't worry about it. But thoughts and prayers to everybody. Everybody that lost their lives recently, all these mass shootings and everything. Chris Jericho's really not the Grand Wizard. Sorry, I had to make light somewhere.
He's the Grand Wizard.
God damn it.
Okay, so that concludes another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. I want to thank you guys for joining us this week. Aaron, I thank you, sir.
No problem. Thanks for having me. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at The Abyss Theory. You can follow me on TikTok at Real Raw and Eccentric, and podcast episodes coming soon, and a lot of adventures, a lot of vlogs is coming soon when I build my YouTube channel.
All right, Will, thank you for joining us. Will, that was for you.
Huh? Oh, I ain't even talking to me. Follow me at Rage Zito.
Pay attention, nigga.
Shut your goddamn mouth, Mo. No. Anyway, follow me at Rage Zito on Twitter. Follow me.
At least she did at the end of the podcast.
Follow me on Twitch.tv /Zito Blade. I do have 2 YouTube channels. I just wanted to get back to the other one was more gaming related. So once I get back to that stuff, then I'll promote that more.
All right, and buddy, thank you for joining us this week.
Hashtag codename Bobby at MWC Blues on Twitter. I'm very active on that. I'll be starting my own YouTube channel up. Come at me, bitch. So we'll see how that goes.
And wait, thank you, Jamal, for having us.
Thank you,
Jamal.
Be aware. I want to say thank you for the people for joining us. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, pass it on, get the word out so we can get this show bigger than what it needs to be. And that's it. I want to say be safe.
Also, highlight we're going to start an anime podcast soon.
That sounds like an idea.
Hold on, we are?
First, I'm hearing about this.
Let's toss it out there. Don't worry, y'all. We'll be debriefed. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go say you love everybody. Go ahead. Just like I love everybody.
Let's say we start an anime podcast.
I love you.
You love me. A big family and a great
I want to thank you guys. Be safe.
Disrespectful.
Thank you. I'm trying to do my outro. Y'all keep interrupting me. I wish I just shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you guys. Be safe.
Jamal.
See you. And I love you.